What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And this time I'm reviewing Tazmania, and it was released on the Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Sega Genesis, Sega Game Gear, Sega Master System by like different companies. Now with the Super Nintendo version, it was made by Sunsoft, and this is pretty much the version I'm going to be reviewing. Now, of course, this game is pretty much based off of the Tazmania cartoon show that came out in the 90s, and the basic goal is for Taz to eat a certain number of kiwi birds before time runs out, and at the same time avoid different hazards, because there's really no enemies for Taz to fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, Tazmania has 5 acts in it that's divided up into 20 stages, and pretty much there are also 4 bonus stages, and the bonus stages consist of stages 4, 8, 12, and 16. And besides the kiwi birds, Taz can also eat bluebirds, redbirds, and green birds, even though they're not really required to progress to the next stage. You know what I'm saying? And like once you get all the kiwi birds in a particular stage, they pretty much tally up the score, how much time there's left, and they add it to your overall score. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as hazard concerned, there consists of like vehicles, cars, buses, trucks, stuff like that. Then there's the rocks, water, tar, oil slick, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Then there's the dingo riding on a motor scooter. Now, he's not necessarily a hassle, but he does throw out stuff at random, like rocks, not rocks, but steaks, chickens, and dynamite. So you have to really pay attention to what the dingo throws out before he leaves, because it could be a outright hazard, or it can be some food for your health. You know what I'm saying? And this is pretty much a pretty fun game. It also has some funny elements because of, like, if you run into a tree, Taz will fold up like an accordion, and if he's run over by a bus, he will look like a pancake. But the downside, obviously, because there's a timer, the time will continually go closer and closer to zero and everything. So you gotta be careful not to get hit by a bus or run into a tree and stuff. Now the graphics and level design are pretty good. You got some excellent sprites and color palettes. Now the controls and gameplay are something to get used to, but you pretty much get the hang of it after a while. You know what I'm saying? And the soundtrack is pretty good, and to me it's pretty consistent with the cartoon show. You know what I'm saying? The main gripe in Tasmania is the fact that the game gets progressively harder as you progress from stage to stage, and the kiwi birds will make more of an attempt to outmaneuver you, which can get frustrating. Now, but overall, the Tazmania is a good game. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Super Nintendo and Genesis versions and stuff. And I honestly recommend this game to anybody who is a retro gamer, or a fan of the Tazmania cartoon show, or YouTube who does Let's Plays on their channels. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as the score is concerned, I definitely give it an 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Because it is good, even though it's not one of the best games on the Super Nintendo or the Genesis and stuff. With that being said, if you like my review of Tazmania, you can click the thumbs up button. If you played it, whether it's on Game Gear or Super Nintendo, Game Boy, or whatever, you can mention it in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.